Beautiful find to Dylan Caldwell, the big-to-big action alley-oop on the interior.
Not a lot of spacing on that,
no,
but a smart play. Alijah Martin off target on the three. Rebound.
And once again, turning defense into offense. Another turnover. I believe that's the 5th turnover for Toronto already.
Martin missed the three. Last touch. Reno banks it in as he got close to the rim. Reno with 6 points. 2nd round pick out of Stanford. 42nd overall.
Only player in college basketball to average 20 and 10 last season. Was the first team all ACC and broke.
After struggling in the first half.
Well, fortunately for the Kings, they've really been able to build this lead without having a strong performance from Nick Clifford, who has spent the majority of the game in foul trouble.
Shed on the other end, driving, bouncing to the corner. Murray boils for three, no good. Reno had the rebound, but turns it back over. Another Kings giveaway. Alijah Martin with the hang and hit.
Such a
34 points for Isaac Jones.
But the most impressive play was he avoided picking up the offensive foul as Jamal Shed tried to get over and take the charge. Jumped around Shed.
7-0 Sacramento run. Showing a lot of poise down the stretch after nearly blowing a 22-point lead. Three is way off from Martin. Long rebound, out of bounds to Sacramento.
Their team, and it's one of the best in the NCAA of getting three-point field goal attempts up. So he fits right in. You talk about fit. Get into an organization.
Alijah Martin, the other drafted rookie for the Raptors here. Right on cue and one. Finish, but I did. It's a Big Ten standout.
Really good for Wisconsin.
Lawson the steal. Watson the lob. Everything but the highlight for Alijah Martin.
Way into at this level, but he can facilitate offense. He's made some really good passes out here. You're not just looking at his assists. A couple of guys have missed shots, but he is he has incredible feel for the game. I said that already, but he has really grown as a passer.
They're just relentless. They're not letting up.
5 to go. Warriors cough it up. Lawson on the move. 3-on-1. Martin caps the first half with it. Tooney on the rip through drive. Through traffic. Left it on the iron. Raptors get their stop. Battle. Extra pass to the corner. Martin. Bernard bucking again. 10 left on the timer. Richard. Out deep. Hawkins can't hit it. But it's got to be ball movement and body movement. It can't be off the bounce. Alijah Martin hangs but cannot hit. Now
on to the next play.
Former first-round pick Randolph Childress and to Bill Kareem on J.B. Long. Finishing up this 4th quarter between the Raptors and the Warriors with a spot in the semifinals on the line. Monet has it now for the Warriors. 10 to shoot. Just an errant pass that Matson couldn't handle. The 25th turnover for Golden State. Martin couldn't make it hurt. Raptors. Lawson fires it over to Shed. Dared to launch. Comes up empty-handed, but another offensive board. Martin, he earned the extra possession, couldn't pay it off.
Both of those guys can.
Walter squeezed up against the timeline. Min able to dig it out, but Shed retrieves.
He's officially letting these guys play. And that's saying something when you got as many foul called as we've seen.
Yeah, they heard you were counting. Martin on the cut, the reverse layup.
An unorthodox setup. That's how Josh Kroenke described it, with a couple of guys sharing the decision-making power. And then Josh Kroenke, of course, has a lot of say in that.
It's great to see that he was such a good player at Georgetown. I don't know Tenzer as much. Josh Kroenke could play too. In fact, I was at Michigan State with Tom Izzo. Started recruiting Josh Kroenke. Tom Izzo went in and made a home visit with the Kroenkes and with Josh Kroenke. He ended up going to Missouri and playing pretty well.
Attacks Bowie. Fade away. That was deflected. No shot clock reset. Alijah Martin hits a three. Curtis Jones up to 7 points. Still a double-digit Raptors lead after they trailed by 5 at the break. Alijah Martin tried to do another Statue of Liberty style.
With the challenge, and Williams knocks it down.
Yeah, the guys in this group, he might be the most athletic, and that's saying something for this Magic team. Crutcher can get it going in a hurry, too. Played for Birmingham last year in the G League. TJ Saint played at Dayton.
Here is Williams. Defensive pressure. Penda finds more. This time he missed it. Wendell Moore, 23 years old, out of Duke. Played 90 career NBA regular season games for Minnesota, Detroit, and Charlotte. Well-rounded player. Alijah Martin, rookie out of Florida, with the air ball. This looks almost like a playoff game. The way these guys are getting down and guarding. Hepburn kicks it. Martin from the corner. And Santos soars for the...
Tristan De Silva being able to take that next step as a player on both ends of the floor, especially with his shooting and his ability to get into the rim. How do you feel those two things are going?
So far, so good. I mean, you've seen flashes from both of those guys, and we're excited about what we see. You know, you talked about IQ and feel for the game, and
is that accurate?
I think everybody kind of knew how that
There
was
wasn't a lot of argument in the front office about that?
No, we're excited. We're excited to keep him in Orlando for a long time to come.
Take the red shirt to come back and be a part of our championship team. You know, obviously I'm a little biased. I think we have the best front court in America coming back, and you know, all four of those guys are.
And find ways to win. What was the special sauce in that team?
It was our leadership. You know, our senior perimeter. Obviously Walter, Elijah, and Will. You know, all three of those guys were incredibly unselfish all year, and I think their willingness and ability to play for each other.
You guys, I still want to get out there and do the little things for our team. That's what I kind of like prided myself on for my whole career. And yeah, something I want to improve on is like a little bit of that playmaking, like make sure that I can set my teammates up, but also like be aggressive myself and make something happen.
Appreciate you, big fella.
Thank you.
All right, Smitty, Chris, the little things. Big fella gets the 4-year deal.
Yeah, congratulations. We want everyone to get rewarded for their play. Noah Esinghe, during that interview, got his first basket of his career, and their offense got going. But outside of that, it's been a struggle. Not struggling at all. Raptors playing big. It's a 7-0 run, and it's not ended. Shed coming down with it after the missed alley-oop. Martin attacking again. This time the defense stops him from getting to the rim. He's there.
Okay.
We had this conversation with Marquise yesterday, right? About him.
You didn't think he was 5'7"?
Kyle Moore is a little taller. Shed kicking it out to Martin. Bazelis challenges, but Martin with the...
Just be you, defend, and play hard, man. We just care about effort and being a team guy.
You doing what you do.
For sure, I got you. Thank you.
You know, a key that he said there, Smitty, was 5th year in Summer League. And that's what we're seeing, players having the ability, as Martin, the rookie, nails that three.
Potential and how they want to play, and they had some fun, so they had a lot of chemistry.
And to that point that you made, Kobe White in a similar situation as Josh Giddey, in the sense that, yes, he could play next season on that 1-year contract.
6'7", about 220. Started 18 games, and in those games he averaged 7.7 points, 6.5 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. That was a little bit of everything, and you know, childhood friend of Scotty Barnes, so that does help as well.
Kind of the action we want to see here. Bazelis looking for the contact on the way up. Bobo finds Martin and gets the assist.
Good shot.
Maybe threw one too many. Freeman Liberty off. The Bulls just don't have the same continuity.
No, out of rhythm, for sure.
Stick-to-itiveness as the Raptors have in this one. Oh! Looking for a second body of the game. Whoa. Free throw. But to your point, a lot of professional experience. Played for France and Paris, Germany for 2 years, been a pro essentially since 2021. Turning pro at 15 years old.
Good defensive player right there. But I guess Martin's
nice for the Bulls if he does.
Yes, for sure. I mean, that's a guy that's an all-star and
champion.
champion and got his team to the championship this year along with Tyrese Halliburton and others.
Martin continuing to impress. That is an obvious